Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. So, Llama conference is inaugural generative AI developer conference held on yesterday. Then the event named as Meta Open Source AI for AI model family. So, let's go and understand what are the key highlights of this Llama conference happen. So they focus on the open source because the Llama is built on an initiative to support the open source, and they wanted to support the developers in building the innovative applications and product. Let's hear from the industry giants what they talks about.
Applications where I can orchestrate, in fact, a deterministic workflow, an app, an agent that was built on one model talking to another agent. We even have these protocols are helpful, whether it's MCP, whether it's A2N, whatever. These are all good things. If we can standardize a bit, and then we can build applications that are, taking advantage of, I would say, these capability building, but it has flexibility, and that's where I think open source absolutely has a massive role to play.
Yeah, well, I definitely want to make sure we can get into discussing how to use multiple models together, and I think that there's this whole kind of concept of a distillation factory and the infrastructure around that you think Microsoft is well positioned to basically provide as there are multiple models. Maybe we'll come back to that in a minute. But before we do that,
So it talks more about like the open source, the strategy, right? How those AIs is gonna be revolutionizing the development, empowerment. And during this conference, they have keynotes, a bunch of network opportunities are being done. But the key thing which we have to go through is like Llama comes up with their own API, right? So Llama introduced to the Llama API, and they introduced some production tools as well. That makes us to building the Llama much easier. So the key announcement, if you look at it's a combination of the ones. It's more talks about the open source flexibility and easy one-click API creation and interactive playground around the Llama models, and the security tool which Llama Guard 4 and Llama Firewall and Prompt Guard 2 to help the developer to build a secure AI application. So the AI agentic orchestration, the A2A and MCP protocols is good, but the major challenge is like how effectively these large language communicate each other in a secure way if the communication is gonna go said. And the announcement is about like 10 international people will grant 1.5 million to support the companies which gonna be works into the developing the AI, right? So let's see is like how to get one-click API and see what happened in a space of Llama. So I'm going to walk through each one. So the Llama Defender program has been there. If you click, you can start enabling AI defenders. It's needed because the way the AIs are communicating, and it's gonna goes and interact with the web pages and gather the information, and there are high chances for them to be get injected by the prompt injections, or like some agents misbehave. So we have to have the collaborative approach to defining or defending these systems in a pretty effective way. That comes into the defender program, right? All you needs to be go and access that. So it's gonna classify what kind of information which it needs to be classified within the document itself. Is it a sensitive, confidential, private, or internal? The one. So we have the GitHub one, the SDK, which we can go and try to access it, and we can use with a couple of calls, and it's gonna gives us to validate how effectively it's gonna be looks like. So there is a database support is all been there. So I'm gonna keep this links into you, right? But let's understand the one. The second one, the announcement is the grants, which we are gonna get to the startup organizations. All you need to go here and meet the requirement for that and get your the grants as well. So and therefore US they comes up with the chatbot creation, and it's multi language communications barriers. So they are doing a lot of initiatives for that as well. And I know that the models which already knows it, I created a video, right, how these llama models are being there. So or the architecture wise as well. And you have the sign up as well. All you needs to be is like you can sign up for the events which is already being done. So let me go to so how to access the llama API. All you needs to be go here, fill the details and submit it, and you are gonna get a llama API access. So be careful, like it's gonna take some time, but you have to give your work email here. And there was like for as initiative for the rural South Africa areas, there are a lot of resources. They comes up with the open source llama, and that's actually enable them to interact with the advanced AI capabilities. But the one which is more important to which you show it, right, how to get access to the llama models. All you need to like log in, fill the form, and you're gonna get the access as well. If you go here, llama, all you need to write join the API access. You're gonna get API access. And if you wanted to download this one, you can download the models and on the one. And the infrastructure is gonna be a key here, because when AI is developing, the major challenge is gonna be infra is gonna be a challenge for us. Because the AI has to be handled the petabyte of data together to do that. And it's to be honest, if I see the Llama 4, it's doing good and open source, but we need a kind of a tools to communicate into the different AI agent itself. That's a major things to it. But I'm gonna show you, right? So how to get access to the Llama. It's gonna be all it needs to be put into request for access for the Llama models. You share those details and click it, and you're gonna get access to that. And hey, thanks guys for watching. Please leave your comments and let me know what you want to hear from me. And I'm happy to take all your comments. Thank you.